Okay friends, I don't think that I have shot a video just dedicated to my everyday carry tactical lockpicking setup. So my first line gear, my wallet. So that's what we're doing today. Here we go. Okay, let's start with the case. So this is going to be what I carry and what you may want to do. So it's going to be kind of a two-part video. So for me, this is a mock-up. My actual wallet has my IDs and credit cards in it, so this one is just placeholders. For me, I use a Pelican sport wallet. It's semi-waterproof. It's small. It fits in a pocket. I always bring this with me. So this is my wallet and my gear carrying. The reason I do that is I don't want to have to say, let me grab my wallet and my lockpicks. I just go, if I have my wallet, then I have my lockpicks. So that's why I like putting them into my wallet instead of having something separate. Like, this is a great tool, but I wouldn't want to go every day, here's my wallet, here's my keys, and this. So I do have a couple of these in my second line gear bag. I think they're great. So let's get into it. Inside my wallet, first up we have a flexible shim that's used for door latches from the push side of a door when you can't physically see the latches. This will snake through the frame. You have 3 different thicknesses. Sometimes they ship in just 2 different thicknesses, and sometimes it's just white cards, sometimes it's different colored cards. I get these from oscardelta.co.uk. I think they're fantastic. These I get from lockpicktools.com. This is the Bogota Pie Set. Pi as in the number pi, because these are about 3.14 inches long. I love it. And I really like these updated ones with these dog ears here with the teeth for top of keyway tension. In the back here, I keep a door Jim attack tool or door shove knife. This is used from the pull side of a door to really manipulate that latch and to get you into a quick bypass. We'll put that back in there. I do have a hair snap clip or hair beret, whatever you want to call it. This is great for the Master 175 bypass. It's also great for a couple flex cuff bypasses. Not a super huge deal. I lose these all the time and I break them and I don't replace them. So this is not always in my wallet, but it is when I teach classes just to show students, especially if you're traveling overseas. These are great for handcuff and flex cuff escapes, as well as, like I said, that Master 175 bypass. What else have we got? Our first card has a couple auto wafer rake jigglers. Just auto jigglers, sometimes they're referred to as. From whatever company you buy them from, there's lots of different models and makes out there. Some of them come in sets of 10 or more. So I just pick 2 or 3 that I really like, and I tape them to my card, and I move on. I also have a small comb tool here with 4 pin lifters or 4 tines. And this is for the Master 140 or the Master 141. I forget the number, or maybe it's both, but I do know on site, when I see the lock, I know this will work on it. And I keep 2 easy decoders on here as well. So these come in a configuration where you can buy 1 easy decoder and 1 quick stick, or 2 quick sticks or 2 easy decoders. I always get double easy decoders. The quick sticks, I almost never, ever, I've never used one in the field to make entry, but I use these all the time for decoding and for bypassing. So these are great, and because I treat them like they are disposable, meaning I just buy multiples of them, and when I lose them or when I'm done with them, I don't feel bad. So I always buy doubles, I always buy multiples, and that is how I do business. And what else do we got here? Last but not least, we have the Sparrows Mace pick set, which is a great offset. The 2 of these sets work really well together, the Bogota Pie Set and the Sparrows Mace pick set. It's nice having 2 different tension wrench options. It's nice having different kind of sizes and feels of rakes, and 2 different lifter hook picks if you want to do single pin picking. That's fantastic. And the last word here is on this red electrical tape I have. So some people recommend Scotch tape to tape tools to a card. Some people recommend duct tape. I think both of those are terrible. Scotch tape is really hard to peel correctly, and it's not super sticky, and it's difficult to get your tools back in once you take the tape off, take the tool out. It's tough to get those tools back in. Duct tape leaves way too much residue. I think it's way too thick. It's really hard to peel, so that's just a mess. So this electrical tape works really well for me. It maintains its stickiness for quite a long time. It will eventually leave a residue on your tools, but not very much, and it's not a big deal. And you can see how easy it is to get your tool out. And then even if this is flattened and it's pressed real tight, I just lift up one tool a little bit. It creates kind of an air bubble. I slide my tool back in, I press it down, and then that goes back into my wallet. And like I said before, if you want to save space, if your wallet's getting kind of tight, you don't have to use these plastic blank placeholder cards. You can actually tape the tool to the back of your ID or your credit cards. And if you do have to hand someone your, uh-oh, something fell down there. If you do have to hand someone your ID and you don't want to hand them your tools, it's not really difficult. You just go, oh, I have my ID. Oh, hold on one second. And I'll hold my wallet in one hand. I'll strip my ID out. I'll get just the edge of this tape here. And then I'll go, whoop, right into the wallet. Here's my ID. I take it back, put it in my hand, and I can do like a half fold where I just make this clear enough that I can close it halfway. I'll put it in my wallet and walk away and figure it out later. Or it doesn't take very long. As long as your tape doesn't get messed up, I can set this down. I can unwind my tape. Even if it's not perfect, I can just get it started. And whatever didn't make it back in, I put back in. Then I slide that back in, close my wallet, and I carry on. So that is my everyday carry tactical lock picking set. And I hope you guys got something out of that. Stick around. We got a lot more in the future.